Hello and welcome to the Legions of Middle Earth, and today we'll be unboxing some of the new Middle Earth releases. So first up, we just have some older models, some Dead March Spectres and Osgiliath veterans, which I have been looking at for a while, and so decided to pick up. Now into the new stuff. So first we have Bolg, Spawn of Azog. We have the new dice. We have Hera, Daughter of Helm. And Prince Imrahil of Amroth. And last off we have the Armies of Middle Earth book. In this video, we'll be looking at all of these in depth, so stick around if you want to see them. First up, we have Bolg, Spawn of Azog. Got some really nice box art, and let's take a look inside. So we just got one sprue, and all the parts look really nice. Inside we have standard size bases and some instructions. Pretty standard, with only a couple of options. Next up, we have Hera, Daughter of Helm. We've got another nice box with pictures of Hera. And on the inside, we just have the one sprue again. A very nice and detailed sprue. And again, we have the two standard size bases and the instructions. You have the option to build Hera with or without a cape. I personally will be building her with a cape. It's a very nice model. We also have the Amroth dice. There's some really nice looking dice with the spawn ship on the 6. And last, we have my personal favorite model that came out, Prince Imrahil of Amroth. Really nice box art. Mine got a bit squashed in transit. Once again, it's all on one sprue, and it just looks really amazing. Some beautiful detailing on the lens. It also has, once again, the two bases and the instructions. I do not believe there are any options for this one. We also have the Osgiliath veterans, as well as the Dead March Spectres. These are definitely not new, but they're still pretty cool. We also have the Armies of Middle Earth book. It's got a beautiful cover design. And here you can see the contents. I'll be looking at that later in the video. Uh, well, I'm going to go and get these models built so that I can review them. Here you can see all of the completed miniatures. First up, let's take a look at Bolg, Spawn of Azog. So when assembling him, the only part I had trouble with was the first step, but it went together fine after that. So let's start with the on-foot model. So yeah, it's a really nice model. I personally decided to assemble him with his bow on. Yeah, as you can see, very nice details. And the mountain one. I've seen this pose. I know that some people don't like it, but I personally like it, and I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, here you can see different angles. I built this one with the bow as well. Next up, we have Hera, daughter of Helm. This model went together pretty well, and I didn't encounter any difficulties. So let's start on foot. It's just a pretty standard pose. She's standing there. Yeah, this looks pretty good. And the mounted version is also standing pretty still. Both very nice models. I built them both with the cape on because I just think it looks nicer. You'll be seeing this miniature in the Legions of the Rohirrim series very soon, and I'll be showing you how to paint it up and adding it to my armies. And last, we have my personal favorite, Prince Imrahil of Don Amroth. There is no helmetless option for him, but I don't mind. Still looks really good. So yeah, it's got a nice dynamic pose and very crisp details. And similar thing on the mounted one. Has quite a nice pose and it has an actual lance, which is nice. We also have the Dolama dice, which, yeah, they're really nice dice. Got the swan ship and, yeah, nice colors. So yeah, I'll be painting this model up on the channel as well soon. Our final thing to look at is the new Armies of Middle Earth book. So this is the first time I'm looking at it, so it'll be interesting to see what's inside. It's got some very nice Eye of Sauron cover art. So, just going to give a brief overview in this video. If you would like a more in-depth review, please comment. Yeah, so it's got a whole bunch of profiles from the books. Very nice images. It contains a number of profiles for the various heroes, villains, and warriors and creatures from the wider history of Middle-earth. So, there's the Free Peoples, got a bunch of hobbits. Got Beornings, from Bombadil, and we got Gondor with all the stuff that's adding Arnor. We got Prince Imrahil, and Arnor. We've got some elves, some dwarves, the great, and then we've got the army lists. So you have the Battle of Bywater for the hobbits, Arathorn's Stand, the Grey Company, the Beornings, the Forts of Isen, the Paths of the Durodan, and the Fiefdoms, the Greek of Aenir, Arnor, Army of Dale, Battle of Fornost, the Khazad-dûm, Army of Erebor, Defenses of Erebor, and then Evil. So we've got a few Mordor things, some Isengard stuff, mostly from the Scouring of the Shire. Then some of the Moria characters. Got Arnor, and then we've got some Easterwings. Right. Now the army lists. So there's the Army of the Great Eye, Sharky's Roads, Moria, the Dragons of the North, which seems just to be a list comprising entirely of dragons and cave drakes, the Host of the Witch King, the Shadows of Angmar, Birdo's Horde, the Wolfpack of Angmar, which is interesting, the Army of Khazad-dûm, and the Easterlings, the Host of the Dragon Emperor, the Serpent Horde, Umbar, and the Grand Army of the South. And the final thing that we have is a list of all the different models that can from this book that can be taken in other armies. So there's quite a few hobbits that can be taken as independent heroes in the Shire, a couple of Rohirrim models, a lot of Gondor ones in fiefdoms, some elves, and then we have a couple of Mordor, Isengard, Moria, and Eastling things as well. And that's a very brief overview. And if you're still watching after that, thank you very much. Like I said, if you'd like to see a more in-depth review and look at some of the profiles in this book, I'd be very happy to, and just leave a comment down in the description. If you've made it this far, I'd like to thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed this video and this look at all the new models, or at least some of them, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you'd like to see more in-depth review of the Armies of Middle Earth book, please just comment, and if you'd like to see more Middle Earth, please like and subscribe. As I said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I should have coming out painting tutorials for all of these new models, as well as some other content for the War of the Rohirrim. And thank you for watching the Legions of Middle Earth, and I'll see you next time.